After losing weight, Selma found true love and successfully got together with Fat Tony. Fat Tony even took time off work to propose to her. At the end of the year, the Springfield tax office was lined up. Bart noticed an arcade across the street and subtly suggested they didn't need to wait in line. Homer thought Bart made sense and went to the arcade alone, much to Bart's surprise. Homer arrived late just as the kid's number was called, claiming he'd brought them gifts. But Bart had never liked bananas, so he teamed up with Lisa to sell their numbered ticket.
Bid for next in line.
$5.
10 pounds.
Half a cheesesteak. I'll perform at your birthday party. Sober. Quarter of a cheesesteak.
A nest with a robin egg.
The wrapper of a cheesesteak.
Fat Tony knew kids best, and with that, they successfully entered the tax office. Selma was notorious for disliking everyone, and Lisa knew Fat Tony was not to be messed with. She urged Homer to help, but Homer didn't get along with his sister-in-law either. Fat Tony gradually lost his patience, so while Selma was resting, he had his men kidnap her.
Jeez, we had a safe full of gold in there and it didn't ride so low.
Fat Tony threatened to cut off part of her body, but Selma thought that sounded good. She'd been wanting liposuction anyway.
The part that's not in the trash.
Fat Tony suddenly found Selma's personality charming, agreed to her request, and took her to a plastic surgery clinic. True to being Marge's sister, Selma looked just as beautiful as Marge after losing weight. When Fat Tony saw her new figure, he quickly told his men to send the doctor away, much to their confusion. Marge was happy for Selma's new look. Homer walked in and joked that she looked like a before and after photo from a plastic surgery clinic. Little did he know Fat Tony was right behind him. To punish Homer, Fat Tony made him paint a portrait of Patty to showcase her beauty. But no matter how hard Homer tried, he couldn't bring himself to admit Patty was attractive. With her new figure, Selma officially stayed with Fat Tony. Overjoyed, Fat Tony even sang a tenor solo.
Partido, que no toma.
The agent monitoring him updated the criminal organization structure chart immediately. The wedding went ahead as planned, but Marge couldn't find her and Homer's table. Upon asking, she learned they'd been seated in the corner. The Simpsons had been snubbed by her sister. Taking the chance to take a photo together, Marge asked why Selma was treating her this way. Selma blamed it all on Homer, and the sisters went their separate ways. Marge even took back the gift they'd brought. Back home, Marge was furious. To mend their relationship, Fat Tony invited the family to his house party, but Marge was still angry with her sister. Fat Tony's men thought the new guests seemed odd, while Marge and Selma continued arguing. Both thought the other's marriage was a mess. That night, everyone played beach volleyball. The losers had to drink. Homer deliberately lost to get more drinks. Selma admitted that she'd always teased Homer, possibly out of jealousy that Marge had such a happy marriage. Now that she was happy too, she wanted to reconcile with Marge. Overjoyed, Marge drank a little too much and overheard that Fat Tony had a mistress.
Looking good, boss.
Yeah, you look